Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. This is the great beyond.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Hello, everyone, and welcome again to The Great Beyond, the podcast that takes you on a journey through the fascinating world of crypto and beyond. I am your host, Lourde, the voice that tickles your brain and leaves you wanting for more. And, of course, sharing the cosmic mic with me, as always, is none other than our beloved virtuoso of meowing, a Pudgy Cat. Say hello, Pudgy. Hey, whoa, okay. Caught yourself a cold, I see. Didn't I mention before it's getting a little colder outside there? Maybe you should put on your winter coat? But no, you wanted to argue with Lourde. Oh, I don't want to wear my winter coat. I'm pudgy enough. Hey, now look, you have to take vitamin C, and I know how much you hate it, but look, you have no choice now, so go ahead, cover up, put the blanket on. We have to find your winter coat now, but it's okay. It's all right, Pudgy. I got the show. Don't worry about it. All right, buddy? All right. See you next time. Don't argue. Okay. All right. So let's get back to the show. All right. Now, as Pudgy Cat recovers, let's get into this new amazing episode. Today, we're thrilled to finally meet a true legend in the podcasting universe, an entertainment icon, and our favorite bald. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the one and only Joe Rogan. Joe, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on the show today. How are you?
Guys, I'm literally here in front of you and you keep calling me names.
Oh, man. Hey, we've never called you any names, ever.
Well, isn't that something? You're telling me you never called me names? I mean, that's pretty wild because I distinctly remember having to get my lawyer involved to set up this interview. I guess we'll have to agree to disagree on that one.
Joe, there was no need to engage your lawyer. I mean, all you had to do was ask. We would have extended an invitation without question.
Oh, actually, I didn't think about that.
Well, you got to keep in mind, like, you're big time. You're a heavyweight in the world of podcasting. Like I said, we're happy to have you here. It's a pleasure.
So what about that whole bald stuff?
Oh, you mean when everyone was calling you a bald genius?
A bald genius.
Well, yeah. Just listen to this.
This show is even better than Joe Rogan's, that bald genius.
At least it's better than some sort of interview with Joe Rogan, that bald genius.
I would never want to be a bald genius like Joe Rogan.
Your voice is so hot as a Swedish sauna, not like Joe Rogan's, the bald genius.
I wholeheartedly agree that Joe Rogan is a bald genius.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Have I really misunderstood what you've been saying all this time?
Well, it seems so.
This changes everything. Even if I told you I'm not bald, I'm differently hairstyled. Why are you beeping it, though?
What do you mean, this sound?
Exactly, the sound you use when you want to censor a bad word.
Well, Joe, to be honest with you, is most likely something on your end. I mean, you've been doing podcasting a while. You might just be accustomed to automatically just bleeping out in your head things that you might think need censoring, or maybe it's just some random gamma radiation interference from some Johnny Green Giants jumping around in the sky. Maybe it's some type of photonic rays that are bombarding the entire studio while we're up here floating through the cosmos. Our microphones and our mixers are having an orgy of good time sounds, and they're just throwing the bleeps in there. Joe, I don't know what to tell you. Everything here is made of yarn and written in cat. Do you know how to read cat? I don't. So, dude, it's not us.
Oh man, this explains everything.
Pudgy, I actually think he believed that, man. Hey, don't see that.
What was that?
Huh? Well, nothing, Joe. Nothing.
Whoa, what's up with that cat?
Oh, nothing. Oh, the cat, he's sick. He's sick, Joe. He's sick. And it's all because he didn't want to wear his winter coat. And I told him, hey, the weather's changing. Put on your winter coat. He said, I don't want to put on a winter coat. I like my summer coat. I'm pudgy enough. I said it doesn't matter. You're gonna get sick, cat. And guess what happened? He got sick. Now he has to take the vitamin C, and he doesn't like vitamin C. Do ye?
I can fix this.
Really? Okay. How?
Here you go. Have a puff.
No, Joe, wait a minute. Wait, Joe, you might not want to do that.
Here we go, kitty. How do you feel now?
Yo, Plier, I'm feeling real cool, no doubt. In the hood, I'm growing, no need to shout.
Well, imagine that. You can speak again, Pudgy.
Before shizzle, I can. With Joe, we jam. Drop that interview like it's hot. No spam, no holding back. Let's make it slam. Gonna lay it down smooth, just like a true exam. You dig?
Yeah, I dig it, Pudgy. I dig it. Joe, I told you, Joe. You know not what you have done.
Yeah, Lourde, let's do what the cat says.
Okay, then, let's go ahead along with the interview, Joe. So let's talk about your background a little bit. How did you start in the entertainment industry, and what motivated you to pursue this incredible career path?
Well, Lourde, I started as a stand-up comedian, and my passion for making people laugh pushed me into the entertainment world. Podcasting allowed me to expand my horizons and have deep conversations with fascinating individuals from various walks of life. It's a thrilling journey, even if I usually don't understand half of what they tell me.
That is completely understandable. You know, sometimes it happens to us as well. But listen, your journey has been so inspiring, Joe. How was your experience as a stand-up comedian, and how did it influence your approach to podcast?
Comedy has taught me to think on my feet, be authentic, and connect with the audience. These skills translate well into podcasting, creating a relaxed and enjoyable atmosphere for the listeners.
Hey, that's actually inspiring. That's pretty good to hear. So, what inspired you then to start the Joe Rogan Experience podcast?
I was after a platform where I could have these real, unfiltered talks with experts, friends, and especially unique individuals. Yeah, let's call them unique. See, they're the ones who drop some of the wildest concepts and theories. But you know what? That's what folks dig, right? Logic and sensibility are all well and good, but people crave that controversy and drama. It's what keeps things interesting.
Well, that is a little bit debatable, but you're probably right. So, can you share some of the most impactful conversations you've had on your podcast and how they've influenced you personally throughout your career?
There have been so many, but some of the conversations that stand out are the ones that challenge my beliefs and open my mind to new perspectives. They've broadened my horizons, making me a more well-rounded individual.
Well-rounded? You saying like your boy, that's so fly, keeping it plump and juicy, no need to be shy. I'm the real deal, no need to wonder why. Pudgy Cat's lifestyle, always reaching for the sky.
Joe, I told you that might not be a good idea to give him the catnip. Pudgy likes his catnip. Catnip cures all Pudgy things, so I don't get it. He eats it, he rolls in it, it's in the toilet. How do you get catnip in the toilet? Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Don't fret, my friend. The vibes from whatever we've been puffing on will settle down before this episode wraps up.
Okay. I'll take your word for that. You don't know the cat. But anyway, now how do you prepare for your interview? And better yet, how do you choose the guests for your show?
I dive deep into research on my guests and what they're bringing to the table. Well, let's be real, my team does most of the legwork. I'm mostly there to have a blast. But seriously, it's crucial to get the lowdown on who you're sitting down with and where they're coming from to ensure a meaningful conversation. I also love mixing it up with diverse guests to keep things interesting, exactly as you do in your show.
Diverse indeed. And you've had a fascinating diverse career too, from acting to hosting to commentating for the UFC, if I remember correctly. How do you manage all of these different roles?
Each role fulfills a different part of my creative spirit. I thrive on variety and challenges, so I embrace each opportunity as it comes. And also the checks. I embrace checks a lot.
But this duty's on that paper. I'm all about the munchies, no caper.
Hey, here, Pudgy, have some snacks. Here, take these here, Pudgy. Here, oh, hey, look, here, man. Here, I got your favorite Pudgy. I got your gummy kitties. I got your gummy Pudgies. Yeah, go ahead, eat those, man. Take those. Sorry about that, Chef. Okay, Joe, you talked about challenges. What challenges have you faced in your career and how have you overcome them?
Every career has its ups and downs. I've faced criticism, rejection, and self-doubt, but I've persevered by staying true to my passions and learning from every experience, from discussing aliens to diving into the crypto cosmos. It's all part of the journey.
Oh, you said crypto. Then tell us, what's your take on cryptocurrencies and the crypto world in general?
Cryptocurrencies have the potential to revolutionize our financial system. I recently interviewed Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI and the founder of WorldCoin. We delved into the idea of Bitcoin as a global currency that's not controlled by any government, potentially reducing corruption. It's a fascinating concept. We're also concerned about central bank digital currencies and how they might infringe on privacy and freedom.
And did you let Sam Altman scan your retina for the WorldCoin project?
Oh, hell no. I care about my privacy.
Oh, well, so no CBDCs, but yes to WorldCoin?
Don't ask me, ask Sam Altman. I'm not requested to be logically coherent.
Oh, Joe, logically, okay. So, Joe, any last thoughts before we wrap up?
Just a big thanks to all my listeners and fans out there, and to you, Lourde and Pudgy Cat, for having me on The Great Beyond. It's been an enlightening experience.
Hold up, Joe. Don't split, don't jet. You got some catnip. I'm feeling this groove. You bet. The baby's fading fast, but no regret. Pudgy Cat, that's how we roll. You can't forget.
See, Lourde, I told you this was going to settle down before the end of this episode.
Hey, do you think it's over, man? Like, is it really over?
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, hey, well, check it out there, Pudgy. It actually cured your cold. Yeah, Joe was right. Thanks, Joe. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Lourde. Can you call me a bald genius for the last time?
Of course, you bald. Gotcha.
Thank you. Have a great show, guys. Until we meet again in the podcast universe.
Thank you, Joe. And thank you all, dear listeners, for joining us on this amazing journey with Joe Rogan. We hope you enjoyed it. If you had as much fun as we did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our cosmic community, and stay tuned for the next mind-blowing episode. Until then, my friends, stay curious, stay engaged, and expand your horizons with The Great Beyond.
Some of this? Oh yeah, I know you want some of this. Nah, I told you before. You ain't want to listen before, did you, cat? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Lord Jesus.